So, the new DJI Mini 3 leaks review coming right up. What's up, all you drone maniacs? Welcome back to Drone Logic for your drone and tech related info from my point of view. So we've got new leak information on the DJI Mini 3, which lets us believe that the release is imminent. You know, the rumored April release date seems to be holding true. So we still, again, we basically, what we can see from this is basically we appear to have what the final product is. I'm guessing this is what's that final product. Now, we haven't seen any final specs yet. Of course we won't, but there's been plenty of rumors. I'm willing to believe the rumors based on history. So in this video, this is not going to be a quote unquote I'm going to reveal the leaks. We've already seen these leaks. In this video, I'm going to give my view on the leaks. I'm going to talk about the basic observations that we can see from those pictures in the video that was released. What I believe appears to be good, what I believe appears to be bad, and just simply what we just don't know yet. Anyway, looking at the pictures in the video that was released, where you can see that the drone is going to be bigger than the traditional Mini. It's going to be slightly bigger. It's going to be the size of the Autel Nanos, but it's definitely slightly bigger while still being at 249 grams. Also, there's a new camera and a new gimbal. Now, again, I haven't seen any information on the camera, what this camera is going to be capable of. I haven't seen any rumors like that. Also, if you look at that gimbal, it looks more like DJI perhaps maybe are regressing, because that gimbal looks a lot like the same style gimbal we saw in the original Mavic Pro, which was kind of flimsy. So we have to wait to see more information on this. Now, I will say that the gimbal is going to be well protected. I mean, it's going to be well protected, more than I've seen any DJI gimbal being protected, where it's being recessed within the body. But it also, again, it can pan up, so that definitely was accurate based upon looking at the original kind of box art pic that was released. Other than that, like I say, as far as just basic observation, what I think is going to be good about this drone is, if you look at it, the battery size is definitely bigger. It's, the Mini 2 has a 2500 milliamp battery, where this one is going to be about 10 to 15% bigger at 2453. That's going to be the milliamp. So how is that going to translate into better flight? We have to see how much flight we're going to get. Also, the power up button is on the top. That's good. That's definitely better than having it on the bottom, even though it wasn't the biggest issue, but it just makes things a lot more easy and simpler, the fact that you have the power button on the top this time. Also, I'm looking at those huge sensors. Now, these are very huge sensors for a drone that size, and I'm wondering why the DJI go with such huge sensors. I'm hoping it equals to a greater field of view, kind of like the Air 2S has the two sensors, where when the drone is moving forward, those top sensors can all see what's going around more straight, or more what's in front, and kind of top, where the bottom sensors it will be harder for them to see up. I'm hoping that these large sensors mean that you just get a wider field of view, creating more protection for the drone. Now, what appears to be bad, and really there's only one thing I can look at it that appears to be bad, and that's really the visual aesthetics of the drone. I mean, those two big sensors in the front, and that whole, in the front, that indentation in the front, so that the gimbal can pan up. It's not the most appealing of a DJI drone. Now, me personally, I'll take performance over aesthetics any day. So the fact that the camera can pan up, I don't know how often it will be used, but the fact that you have it available to me, I already have a tool available to me, than not. So I would trade the ability to pan straight up, 90 degrees up, then over aesthetics. But like I said, it's just not the most physically appealing drone, looking drone of a DJI. And what is the streamlinedness of this? Is that, looking how it looks in the front. If you look at it in the front, it doesn't appear to be very streamlined. But then, like I said, we have to see what the official specs are and release whenever they have their release announcement, how aerodynamically this thing is from the front. And if it's not so, then is it going to limit the battery life or the flight time? And that's pretty much the only thing that appears to be bad. Now, from that point, is just what we don't know. We don't know what the official flight time is going to be. I'm guessing it should be more than the Mini 2 since it has a bigger battery. But we have to wait for the official specs. Also, what we don't know is the price. Obviously, that's going to be the number one thing that people are going to be concerned about. How much is this thing going to cost? How well it's going to be priced between the Mavic Air 2 and the Mini 2. It's going to have to be priced somewhere in between there, depending upon what the drone brings. So again, we don't know what the camera's capable of. Now, there's also been rumors. I'm willing to believe the rumors based upon the history. It says that rumors says it's going to have a 1/1.3 CMOS sensor. It's going to have an f1.7 stops aperture, and also rumored that it's going to have, I could say, 3.0. Now, the rumor that I'm most interested in is that controller with the screen. And our rumor says that it's going to release with the drone, but we have to wait and see that. I would love for that to happen and for this to be DJI standard drone from now on. But there's other rumors out there that says otherwise. There's also rumor of a new controller, a new N1, RC N1 controller, perhaps maybe the RC N2. So I've heard rumors of this as well, and perhaps maybe that's going to be the standard controller, and that controller with the screen is going to be the Pro version, or that's just rumor and DJI is going to stick with the RC N1. I'm hoping that the controller with the screen and it becomes the standard controller, and DJI produce that from now on. It is going to be much cheaper over the long haul doing this, because you're going to produce so many. Then this is the reason why the RC N1 is so inexpensive right now. You can get one for less than $100 brand new. That was never the case for the other controllers. But anyway, we got these leaks. We know that, rumored that it's going to release it soon. And all we can do is wait for the final specs. So everything I'm seeing, I'm thinking DJI is going to bring forth a great product. But only time can tell. Anyway, y'all, this is my 2 cents on the new leaks that we've seen. And we'll find out what the final specs on this drone is once it's released. And other than that, all we can do is wait. Anyway, y'all, as always, until next time.